Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tropics and the Roadrunners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Terrence Hill will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Trueno Tuiasosopo. He will lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Trueno Tuiasosopo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So stepping in, Craig Ortiz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ortiz takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Tuiasosopo on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now, Ian Fatty. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That was aggressive pitching of that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Royce Phillips. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. David Martinez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, John Joyner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Raymond Buxton. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The runner in scoring position with none out. Ground ball right side. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Pitch on the way. Brooks McKay is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So striding in, Tony Rossi. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. White is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lee Johnson.
At the plate, Lee Johnson, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mobile is on top here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Dan Bush, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
That's fifth, the shortstop, Jimmy Jr.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Magruder moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Trevor Lauderdale. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tom Magruder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Tom Magruder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Robert Andrews.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Robert Andrews. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Third baseman, Gil Day.
So now to the plate, Gil Day. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding into the box, Jason Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 out with a man at first. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Jalen Rose.
Jalen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9. The first baseman, John.
Stepping into the box, J.R. White. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
1 and 2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Bueno Tuiasosopo. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Craig Ortiz is on deck. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Ortiz. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Joyner. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. This one's down to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raymond Buxton.
Check at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Raymond Buxton, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The stretch. Line to the right side. Phillips is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Brooks McKay.
Standing in, Brooks McKay. Pitch coming, here it is, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that to the lead.
At the plate now, Tony Rossi. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Lee Johnson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Now back. The pitcher. Tom Mudville.
To the plate now, Tom Magruder. And he lays off there, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way, and here it comes. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So digging in now, Robert Andrews. Set and the pitch.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0 home. And swung on and missed, strike 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And that misses, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Still 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So striding forward now, Dave. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, one pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
On a line, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, Jason Murphy, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
3 runs already home here. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. 1 run scores. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. TJ Kidd is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, John Joyner. He's right there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Roadrunners are out in front here, 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Ian Fatty.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Royce Phillips is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dan Bush.
So coming to the plate, Dan Bush. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Dave's got it, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Raymond Buxton has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bush is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Brooks McKay.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brooks McKay, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. McKay, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Tony Rossi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Lee Johnson. He singled his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. He's set. Here it comes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tom Magruder is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Jimmy Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Trevor Lauderdale.
Digging in, Trevor Lauderdale comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Jalen Rhodes is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in, Jalen Rhodes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, John White.
Now at the plate, J.R. White. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Bueno Tuiasosopo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box, Craig Ortiz lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. One count and the pitch. Line drive to left. Johnson is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Roadrunners lead this one 6-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Robert Andrews. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. Digging in once again, Gil Day. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now that right fielder, Jason Murphy.
Into the box now, Jason Murphy. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in a show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, John Joyner. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Raymond Buxton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Popped him up. Fatty is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now in the box, Ian Fatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Royce Phillips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Dan.
Stepping in, Dan Bush will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
That's popped up in there, a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Jimmy Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jr. is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Day into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Lauderdale.
Stepping up now, Trevor Lauderdale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Roadrunners are out on top 6-3. Stepping up to the plate, Brooks McKay comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
McKay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Tony Rossi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at second, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Fatty corrals it. Throw down to first, one away.
Now back.
At the plate, Lee Johnson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
That misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mudville.
Digging in, Tom Magruder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Slap hard the opposite way, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out Revy knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Called a strike there, 2-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Mobile leads this one 7-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Jalen Rhodes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, and a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it changes in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Xavier Carter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, J.R. White. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
At the plate now, Trueno Tuiasosopo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Carter has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now back, second base, Craig Ortiz.
Digging in now, Craig Ortiz. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, Ian Fatty.
Settling in now, Ian Fatty. First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mobile leads it 7-4. Alton Page gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gil Day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gil Day sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. At the plate, Jason Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in and looking for more, John Joyner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Rhodes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Raymond Buxton comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Buxton brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Three and 2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Brooks McKay will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Tony Rossi, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Ian King answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Lee Johnson grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Two out, bases loaded. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. The 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Roadrunners are out in front 8-4. Jesse Nelson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Royce Phillips, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right field. Roy Phillips.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. The Roadrunners maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Dan Bush. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Jimmy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Lauderdale. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pumped 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Striding in, Jalen Rhodes. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Tom Magruder. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Hitter number 34, Robert Andrews.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robert Andrews. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-1 home. One out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Gil Day.
Into the box, Gil Day. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ray Gentry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, J.R. White. Now here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Trueno Tuiasosopo is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trueno Tuiasosopo. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the box now, Craig Ortiz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Roadrunners break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Mobile led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Terrence Hill earns win number 4 on the season. David Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Brewers and the Engineers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Keith Trailer, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Buddy Brandt. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Kirby Ellis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trailer is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Kyle Staples. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Popped up. Davis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Alex Valido gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping in, Homer Webster. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Webster.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Driven the other way, but caught down at 3rd. Boy, you talk about the hot corner. That's not what you want to see when you're in tight, but he gloves it for the first out. Ready now, Jalen Jones. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Just foul. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Rearing.
At the plate, Chase McCrary. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Muhammad Butts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Bronco McClendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Rodney Knight. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Warren Astalaza.
At the plate, Warren Astalaza. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitchell Bonner. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Standing in now, Seth Floyd, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Bonner aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Davis.
Into the box now, Davis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Tracy Meadows.
Next would be the designated hitter, Tracy Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Meadows bats left but throws right and stands 5'7". He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Harold Harmon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
To short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now at the plate, Derek De La Cruz. Out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Derek De La Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Fagan. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Nobody out, runner on first. taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Striding in once again, Buddy Brandt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. In the dirt here. Runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Kirby Ellis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
the center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kyle Staples. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Two and two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now back.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Muhammad Butts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Francisco Pimentel, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1.
No.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Homer Webster. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Webster is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Jalen Jones. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. De La Cruz ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Jake McCreary.
Now batting, Chase McCreary. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 home. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Bronco McClendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two and one. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rodney.
Into the box now, Rodney Knight. First pitch coming, here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Warren Ostalaza standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. Right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Standing in now, Derek De La Cruz has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
At the plate now, Patrick Fagan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Buddy Brandt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Boston is out in front 4-0. So striding in, Mitchell Bonner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mitchell Bonner.
Now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-1 pitch.
No. Outside, ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here now the 2-2.
No.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Seth Floyd, line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, DeAndre Davis, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Tracy Meadows, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Pulled toward right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Into the box now, Harold Harmon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Boston is on top 4-1. Chris Bowyer gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the speed threat, Buddy Brandt.
Buddy Brandt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Kirby Ellis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Ellis has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Skied into straightaway right. McCrary will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12. Kyle Staples.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Staples. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading off, the center fielder.
At the plate, Francisco Pimentel, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Homer Webster.
In now, Homer Webster. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-0.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Jalen Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Stepping in now, Chase McCrary, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. De La Cruz is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
The left fielder, number 10, Mitchell Bonner.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jesus Ventura will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Mitchell Bonner will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Seth Floyd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now the 3-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead it 4-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Muhammad Butts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Bronco McClendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Now back, designated hitter, Rodney Knight.
Standing in, Rodney Knight. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
So digging in now, Warren Ostalaza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
No.
Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Harmon. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, DeAndre Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tracy Meadows.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tracy Meadows. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The catcher, number 41, Harold Harmon.
To the plate now, Harold Harmon. Popped up. Ellis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Caden Atwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Caden Atwood.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Derek De La Cruz.
Derek De La Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Atwood, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready once again, Patrick Fagan earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Buddy Brandt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Will Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Francisco Pimentel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls.
Dunn comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking at that.
And that'll be a base hit, so right away the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Homer Webster. Pitch out, nothing doing.
No strike.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall pass to throw him out stealing the bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Here's the 1-2. And here is strike 3 called on a fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Jalen Jones, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Butts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Julio Manzanillo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So coming to the plate, Kirby Ellis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kirby Ellis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Manzanillo has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Staples. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Mohammed Butts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now. Bronco McClendon fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
20-11, 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Two and two.
2-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back.
That will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half, bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Chase McCrary.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Mitchell Bonner, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2.
Outside ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here's the 2-2.
Ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
1 out, nobody on. Popped up. McClendon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Seth Floyd.
In now, Seth Floyd. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Digging in, DeAndre Davis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 2 out here and a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Andres Cuevas enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Warren Ostalaza. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Digging in, Derek De La Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate, Patrick Fagan. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. Boston is out in front here, 5-3. Will Parker is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Tracy Meadows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Parker, playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Harold Harmon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, Francisco Pimentel.
Into the box now, Francisco Pimentel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Down, ball.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus Ventura claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keith Traylor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Parker closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.